Everyone is talking about the future of digital assets in retirement, and the hype around an XRP ETF Roth IRA 2025 is spreading fast. To many, it looks like the perfect setup. The security of a retirement account, the growth potential of crypto, and the credibility of an ETF. But what if that picture is hiding traps no one is warning you about? Custodian fees, IRS loopholes, withdrawal penalties, and shifting rules can turn this dream into a nightmare. The biggest risk isn't the ETF itself. It's believing that an IRA automatically guarantees your freedom. Stay with me, because in this video we reveal the hidden dangers Wall Street doesn't want you to see, and why your retirement may be more vulnerable than you think. Part 1. The promise versus the reality. The buzz around an XRP ETF Roth IRA 2025 feels almost irresistible. Financial media highlights the promise, the credibility of an ETF, the tax shelter of a Roth IRA, and the explosive potential of XRP. It sounds like a golden ticket, a secure way to capture upside while locking in retirement benefits. But here's the uncomfortable truth. What looks like a perfect formula often hides invisible costs. The glossy marketing brochures never mention the layers of custodial charges, the restrictions on when you can touch your money, or the ways IRS fine print can turn a tax-free strategy into an expensive trap. The promise is safety. The reality is complexity designed to benefit institutions first. And this is only the beginning. Because once you look closer at how these accounts are structured, you'll see that the biggest dangers are not up front. They're buried in the details waiting to surface. Part 2. What's really inside these accounts? When you peel back the glossy promises of an XRP ETF Roth IRA 2025, you discover something unsettling. These accounts are carefully packaged to look simple, but behind the paperwork lies a maze of restrictions. Custodians set the rules, not you. Your ability to trade quickly is limited. Every transaction is filtered through their systems, and even the timing of withdrawals is controlled. On the surface, you see tax-free growth. Beneath the surface, you find trading spreads, maintenance fees, and penalties that compound quietly over the years. Many retirees don't realize that these accounts are engineered so that institutions profit whether you win or lose. And here's the catch. Once your money is locked inside, you can't just walk away. The very structure of the IRA ties your hands. It promises freedom, but delivers dependence. And that dependence becomes most dangerous when hidden costs start to pile up. Because the next layer isn't just about restrictions, it's about the small charges you never see until it's too late. Part 3. Hidden costs that quietly add up. The danger of an XRP ETF. Roth IRA 2025 isn't always loud or obvious. It's the quiet drip of charges that seem harmless at first. A $100 annual maintenance fee. A spread of a few dollars on every trade. A processing charge each time you adjust your portfolio. On their own, they look small, almost invisible. But here's the truth. Retirement is measured in decades, not months. Over 10, 15, or 20 years, those small charges snowball into thousands of dollars siphoned away from your future. And the worst part? They're automatic. You don't approve them, you don't notice them, and you can't stop them. This is how custodians ensure they win no matter what. Whether XRP rises or falls, their income stream keeps flowing. And the investor? Slowly, silently, their balance erodes without warning. These hidden costs are just one piece of the puzzle. Because when the IRS steps in with fine print and unexpected rules, the trap gets even tighter. And that's what we need to uncover next. Part 4. IRS. Fine print, pitfalls. Here's where the illusion of control in an XRP ETF Roth IRA 2025 starts to break apart. The IRS promotes Roth IRAs as tax-free growth, But the fine print is a minefield. One reporting mistake, one contribution above the limit, one withdrawal at the wrong time, and suddenly, the account that promised protection becomes a liability. Imagine thinking you're safe, only to receive a letter saying you owe penalties and interest. These aren't rare events. Many retirees find themselves blindsided by rules they never fully understood because the system is built on complexity. And complexity creates opportunities for the government to collect and for custodians to profit off your confusion. The worst part? These rules can shift overnight. What's legal today may carry new penalties tomorrow, and that's not just theory. It's already happened with crypto reporting requirements. But even if you follow every line of the tax code perfectly, you still face another challenge. The game is tilted, so Wall Street always walks away with the upper hand. That's the trap we need to expose next. Part 5. Wall Street's Guaranteed Win. With an XRP ETF Roth IRA 2025, there's one certainty: Wall Street never loses. The system is engineered so custodians, brokers, and fund managers profit regardless of your outcome. Fees are automatic, trading spreads are built in, and management charges continue whether your balance grows or collapses. This means your retirement account isn't designed to protect you. It's designed to protect them. When markets rise, they skim a percentage. When markets fall, they still collect. You take the risk. They take the reward. That's the contract hidden beneath the promise of security. And think about it. If their income is guaranteed, why would they ever care about protecting yours? To them, volatility is just another opportunity to charge more. To you, volatility can mean sleepless nights, shrinking balances, and the fear that your future is slipping away. But Wall Street's advantage doesn't stop with fees and spreads. It's amplified by another force, something far more unpredictable: sudden policy changes that can rewrite the rules overnight. Part 6. Policy changes overnight. The rules of the game are never fixed. With an XRP ETF Roth IRA 2025, the fine print doesn't just trap you, it can change while you're already inside. One new IRS reporting requirement, one adjustment to retirement withdrawal rules, or one shift in how crypto assets are classified, and suddenly your carefully planned strategy no longer works. These policy shifts don't come with warnings. They arrive as headlines, often buried in legislation few people read. And while you scramble to understand what it means for your retirement, custodians already have systems in place to protect themselves. Once again, you carry the risk, while they remain insulated. For retirees, this unpredictability is devastating. You can prepare for market swings, but how do you prepare for laws that flip overnight? The only certainty is that the burden always falls on you. And this uncertainty doesn't just affect your money, it affects your emotions, how you think, how you react, and how easily you can be manipulated. And that's the next trap we need to uncover. Part 7. Emotional pressure traps. The numbers alone don't destroy retirements. It's the emotions they trigger. With an XRP ETF Roth IRA 2025, volatility becomes more than a chart. It becomes a test of psychology. Every dip feels like a threat. Every rally feels like hope. And custodians quietly profit no matter what choice you make. This emotional cycle is the hidden fuel of the system. Fear keeps you frozen. Greed keeps you chasing. And in both cases, the fees never stop. The longer you're locked in, the easier it is for small costs and sudden rules to bleed you dry. Many retirees aren't undone by the math. They're undone by the stress. Sleepless nights, regret over past choices, anxiety about the future. These pressures push people to make rash decisions at the worst possible time. But nothing illustrates this danger more powerfully than the stories of real retirees who walked this path. People who believed they were safe until the truth caught up with them. And that's what we need to hear next. Part 8. A retiree's cautionary tale. Linda was 66 when she shifted part of her savings into an XRP ETF Roth IRA 2025. She was told it would give her tax-free growth and stability in retirement. At first, the account looked perfect. Statements showed growth, her custodian reassured her, and she believed she had found security. But then the cracks appeared. Small fees she hadn't noticed began to pile up. A minor reporting error triggered an IRS letter demanding penalties. Market swings amplified her stress, but she couldn't react quickly because her funds were locked inside the account. The freedom she was promised felt more like a cage. Over the years, those hidden charges and restrictions drained thousands she couldn't afford to lose. Linda's dream of independence turned into nights of anxiety, wondering how long her savings would last. Her story is not an exception. It's a warning. Because every retiree who steps into this system faces the same choice: remain dependent on structures built to benefit others or fight for true independence. And that dividing line is what we must explore next. Part 9. Dependence versus independence. Every retiree who enters an XRP ETF Roth IRA 2025 faces the same crossroad: dependence or independence. Dependence feels comfortable. Brochures promise safety. Custodians assure you they'll manage the details, and you're told the IRS rules are straightforward. But beneath the comfort lies vulnerability. Dependence means your future rests in the hands of systems designed to serve themselves first. Independence is harder. It requires asking tough questions, reading the fine print, and refusing to blindly trust institutions. It means accepting risk on your own terms instead of allowing custodians to quietly drain you through hidden fees and shifting policies. Independence is not the absence of danger. It is the ownership of your decisions. And that ownership changes everything. When you recognize the traps, you can prepare. When you stop believing the hype, you can reclaim control. Dependence leads to anxiety and erosion. Independence leads to empowerment and clarity. This choice, the line between dependence and independence, defines your retirement. And it leads us to the final truth, the vision that ties all of this together, and the warning you cannot afford to ignore. Part 10. Closing truth plus vision line. Now you see the full picture. The XRP ETF Roth IRA 2025 is sold as a golden opportunity: tax-free growth, ETF credibility, and long-term security. But beneath the shine are layers of hidden costs: IRS pitfalls, emotional traps, and structures designed so Wall Street always wins. Retirees like Linda discover too late that the account they trusted to protect them has quietly drained their independence. The truth is simple. The system is not built for you. It is built for custodians, for brokers, for institutions that profit regardless of your outcome. They hold the power while you carry the risk. And unless you recognize this imbalance, your retirement could become a story of dependence instead of freedom. But knowledge is power. By exposing the traps, you have a chance to reclaim control before it's too late. Independence doesn't come from trusting institutions. It comes from refusing to let them dictate your future. Vision line. The greatest risk isn't the ETF. It's believing a Roth IRA with XRP guarantees your retirement freedom. You've now seen the hidden layers of the XRP ETF Roth IRA 2025. The quiet fees, the IRS traps, the emotional pressure, and the institutions that always profit first. What looked like a golden opportunity is in reality a system of dependence. But you don't have to walk this path alone. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you believe an XRP ETF Roth IRA in 2025 is true freedom, or just another Wall Street illusion? Your perspective might open someone else's eyes before it's too late. Share this video with friends or family who are considering a safe retirement account in XRP. Let them see the truth before they commit. And subscribe to XRP Today USA for daily insights that cut through the hype and reveal what others won't say. Remember this vision line: the greatest risk isn't the ETF, It's believing a Roth IRA with XRP guarantees your retirement freedom. This is your chance to protect your independence, to take back control, and to secure a future on your own terms. Stand with us, and let's build the retirement freedom Wall Street can't take away.